Welcome to your Dating Women Radio Show excerpt and preview. Remember, you can find us 24/7 at datingwomenradioshow.com, and we encourage you to call the show with the numbers you see on the screen. By the way, if you visit our blog at doclovedatingtipsforguys.com and click the free weekly newsletter link, then you'll be able to sign up and get a free audio chapter from the new System audiobook coming around summer 2014. On this week's show, airing Thursday, February 13th at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, Doc tells you what to do if your girlfriend is shy around your friends. And now your excerpt. Yes, you want to be nice to women, but you want to make sure they earn it first. Listen to Doc coaching a guy that is new to his principles.
Hi, I met this girl on Facebook of all places, but
how long ago?
We started talking. This was back in late October.
Okay.
I message her not that often, like every other day I would message her and we'd make small talk. And I was flirting with her. And
how far does she live from you?
No, she lives real close to me. She probably lives like not more than 10 minutes away.
Yeah, you shouldn't be tweeting her. You should be talking to her face to face. Why haven't you asked her out?
Yeah. No, well, I got her phone number. As soon as I got her phone number, I waited a week.
Yeah,
After that week, I asked her out.
Oh, good.
And she said yes. And so we set up a date for next week when she was off of work.
Yeah.
And we agreed on a date. And I think it was a Thursday, the next week after that. On Thursday, I text messaged her.
What for?
Are we still on for today?
No. Huge mistake. Why is that a mistake?
She should have texted me.
No. Neither one of you should have done anything. You set the date, and then you don't talk or communicate for that amount of time in between the time you make the date and the time you pick her up. You're killing challenge. Yeah. When I want her wondering, is he still going to show up? Is he still going to, most guys call and check in like you did, which is wrong. Plus you're telling her, gee, I guess this guy has a lot of women that break dates with him. That's why he mentioned that to me.
Oh.
You see what she read into that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what did she say?
Well,
the date's on?
She didn't reply back. So, again, I made another huge mistake, and I waited till the afternoon.
No. Okay, go ahead. It's not another huge mistake.
Well, I texted something different, though. I didn't say we're still on. I said, I tried to make myself look better. So I said, I'm busy today, which I wasn't, but she doesn't know that. So I said, I'm busy. Can we reschedule for another time? And then she replied, oh, that sounds great. And then she made up an excuse that her brother was in town. She never gets it. And that's the reason why.
My cousin flew in from Denver. My mother flew in from New York. My sister came in from Utah. Boy, I tell you, I can't tell you how many women I've asked out, and they got some relative just happened to be flying in that day. This airplane relative from a far trip. Oh, come on. She knows her brother. Her brother's where? 4,000 miles away?
I have no idea.
Well, think about it. Okay, you're in Texas, right? Your brother's coming in from Oregon. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him coming in. You haven't seen your brother in 3 years? He told you 3 weeks ago he's coming in? It doesn't happen. It's a Bojo story. Yeah. And what you should have done was not tweaked her and not shown up for the date and thrown away the number. But you never should have tweeted her in the first place. It was a mistake. You should have gone to her house and she's not there, or you should have met her at the restaurant and she's not there. Now it's a broken date, and I can say she's out. I'm 100% sure.
Right, and then she still showed interest in me. She would text me the next day, and then
say what?
Just like good morning.
Yeah, but what about the date? Did she bring the date up?
No, she didn't.
So you have a date with a girl. You ask her, "Are we still on?" And then she doesn't say anything, and then the next day she tweets you and doesn't bring up the date. You guys had a date, and it didn't happen. Don't you think that's a little strange?
It is.
Yeah, you know why?
No.
Because you got a nutcase on your hands.
And I had the feeling that she was crazy too. I kept texting her like an idiot. I know it's a family show. I don't know if idiot's a bad word.
Yeah.
Like an idiot.
No. We don't say darn or heck on this show. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, sorry. Well, I kept texting her. I made more mistakes by texting her, keep texting her. And then I started, setting more dates. She did the same thing. She would say, I'm off today. And I said, well, great, go out today. And she said, well, I don't know, because I might go to the club. And then I texted her back.
You asked her out?
She didn't reply back.
No. How old is this girl? 19?
She's 20 also.
18 to 22, they fall in and out of love in 10 seconds, okay?
Okay.
So you never had a first date with this girl?
Well, the only thing that I did, I bought her medicine to her house because she was sick.
Oh,
she invited me to her apartment.
Why did you put a new roof on the house and fix the garbage disposal while you're there?
That's funny because I offered that.
You're being used. You're not here to deliver medical stuff. How did you get into that? Trying to make points?
Oh, yeah.
No,
she invited me to her.
If this were your girlfriend and you've been going out 2 or 3 months and she's sick, that's cool. Now you go get the medicine. You can't get a first date with a girl and you're bringing her medicine? She'll think you're a stooge. There's this girl I used to know in Santa Monica, okay? You know what she used to do? Every time a guy asked her out, she'd say, good, come over and we'll wash and wax my car. And the guy's so happy to be with her, he says yes. But the smart guy would have said, fine, and I'll bring my car, we'll do both of them. Then you would have heard out of her mouth, which she's never said, well, that's a little different now, you're kind of changing the plans.
Right.
Babe, they're going to use you. And for you to make a delivery, and you think, well, shows her I'm a classy guy, but the point is this. You haven't had any dates and no timing with this girl. You're not a delivery boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, CVS Pharmacy, they have a delivery service. Why are you doing all this? And number one, you shouldn't have tweeted her all those times. You tweet a girl once or twice, and then you ask her out on a date.
She didn't want me to, but I said, I want to, I want to take care of you,
You want to take care of a girl you've never been out with who broke a date.
And we've been talking for 2 months.
You've been talking, but you haven't been on a first date. You shouldn't have been talking for 2 months. You should have talked twice, tweeted twice, or emailed twice, and then taken her out. That was all a waste of time.
Right.
All that tweeting you did, all that running the medicine over, all that making a date with her, all was a waste of time. Nothing got accomplished except this. She got an errand boy to deliver her medicine for free, and now he's gone. You don't do that. David, you got the book?
The book?
Yeah, my book.
Oh, no. I just saw your website the other day.
Okay, that's okay. Then you're okay. Then I don't mean to drive the bus over you. You're not supposed to know this. But I'm going to train you through my book and through the radio show how to not waste time. When you number one, you wouldn't have tweeted the girl. When you set up the date, you want to set up the date. Okay, I'll pick you up at 6:00. What's your address? Well, I'd rather have you call me first, and that way I'll know you're still coming. Then I'll give you the information. Okay, dear. Okay, whatever you say, dear. I'm just happy to be there, dear. Because I'm lonely and desperate, dear. I'll go along with anything you want. I don't care if you disrespect me and use me. We haven't even got a first date in, and already she made a delivery boy out of you.
Right.
You got to let this sink in, man. This was a huge mistake, and you'll do it with the next girl unless you memorize my system. That's the bad part.
Yep.
Is this sinking in, David?
It is, actually.
Yeah. I'm not trying to hurt you, man. And luckily you're young. You're 20. You're not 50. You're 20 years young.
I got time.
So, yeah, you got a lot of time. But you tweet a girl twice, you ask her out. And that's it. Over twice, I'm not tweeting this girl anymore. That's it.
Not worth the time.
No. And when you did you make the date with her? Did you set it up where you're going to pick her up and the time?
No, I didn't.
Sloppy. I was in sales all my life. When somebody calls in, they say, how much does it cost? I say, between $500 and $40 million. I got to get in front of them in the house so I can get the signature off of them. You got to be in front of her so she can see your body language and you can pass a physical attraction test. But you did it backwards. You're doing all this talking with tweeting or communicating with tweeting, and you can't see her body language.
Yeah, I don't know how she's reacting.
She could have a guy sitting next to her, and they're both laughing at the conversation. You don't even know it. Don't get used, man. Don't be a delivery boy. don't fix anything,
Well,
and we don't wash the car, we don't fix the garbage disposal, we don't fix her computer, and we don't deliver medicine. We don't do any of that. We're here to raise interest level and take her out.
okay. Well, I haven't even, it's been a month already, and I cut off communication completely.
You didn't cut anything off. She's out with a new guy already, David. She doesn't remember you. I'm telling you, man, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but she's gone. She's long gone. But you should have tweeted twice, got the date, set the date, and then when you get there, she's not in the restaurant or she's not there, and boom, you can write her off. But broken date is written in the book. Thanks for the call, man.
And here's the thing about it. If you're a new guy listening right now, Doc, you said it several times. I'm not trying to drive the bus over you, but you know what? It's a lot better that you hit him with a bucket of cold water, a bucket of reality, basically, and say, you know what? Don't waste your time because, as you always say, dating is sales. And the more leads you have and the more that you go through, the better chance you have to find Miss Right.
You know, when you say, I want to take care of you, that's a very heavy statement. Now, if you say that after a year of going out with her, that's okay, but she's got a year in and no red flags. I want you guys to do all this stuff, but you guys want to do it before the first date. It's the timing of it. We want to do everything way later after she shares her feelings, after she asks us to be the boyfriend, as she asks us, are you seeing anybody else? As she doesn't have any red flags. I'm going to take care of you as earned. We just don't throw it out there hoping to raise interest level. It doesn't work that way. There's a place and a time to do it, but not before the first date. You say that after 1 year. That's when you say it.
You know what it is, Doc? It's our society. It's been brainwashed.
The music, the movies, the comedians, the idiots in the advertising. It's all around us. The billboards. Please, can I love you? Please.
Yeah. And you know what? And a lot of guys that come to your system are genuinely nice guys. They want to take care of women. Like you even heard him say it. I just want to take care of you.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a nice kid. Yeah.
But he thinks that, as you say, Doc, there's always steps to it. And he thinks that you have to, like he was watching a daytime talk show, and you have to do that right away. Yeah, you do it when you have time, and you do it when the girl has earned it. You know what? You have something of value to give a girl if you're a good guy, so you let her earn it just as she's going to earn it just as you're going to prove to her as well that you're deserving of her.
Go in slowly. Keep your eyes wide open. And don't offer to do stuff that you should be offering, after she's your girlfriend or after she's your fiance or wife. But not before that. Because when you offer to do something like that early, she says, well, here's another guy got wrapped around my finger. Here's another guy that doesn't know anything about challenge.
She's got no respect for you.
And no respect. No respect, no challenge, and the guy's a stooge.